What do you feel the biggest healthcare concern is going to be in the future?
It's a great question, Jay. I feel that there's going to be problems on the population level, like we've been seeing recently with the COVID-19 pandemic. But I'd like to focus on problems on the individual level. And actually, I'm going to flip it and turn it into, I think it's going to be the biggest new advance, but also the biggest problem, which is our increasing reliance on technology. I think that over time, we're actually becoming one with machines in a strange way, and we'll get to that in a second. But I think that ever reliance on technology to solve our problems is going to lead to sort of the age of anxiety, of more mental disorders than we've ever seen before, but also things related to autoimmune diseases from increasing sanitization. So the further we get away from the natural world and the more we dive into the machine world, we'll start seeing new problems that we haven't seen. So,
like the inability to handle simple things?
Exactly. Like the inability to handle simple things and troubleshoot and easily be frustrated and isolated. So even though we're becoming more connected on a technological level, I feel a lot of our connections are just reinforcing our own groups. So I'm becoming more connected with for example, my friends, but it's just the same friends that I have all the time. I'm not really establishing new relationships with my mailman. I don't even know who my mailman is anymore.
Right.
And there'll be a day where there's no mailman. It's a mail robot.
Pretty homogeneous group then, huh?
Yeah.
So we're going to be lacking of personal touch.
Variety.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But isn't it a strange way that COVID-19 pandemic is almost like the correction, the way that we see the stock market correction, kind of brought us back a little bit more to reality. Now, of course, obviously, that's a negative thing.
Yeah.
But it seems like throughout human history, when we have these catastrophic moments, and the most recent one, maybe you'd say, is World War II, or the biggest one that we had outside of coronavirus, is that we really started to focus, because of the scarcity of certain things, and the scarcity in this sense, I guess, is the social interaction.
And toilet paper.
We've come to value those a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel that memory will be lasting, especially for those people who are going through their growth, that this is going to be this is imprinted on them. And for whatever reason, just like generations of people had been through World War II and had known what it was like to have scarcity in certain respects, rationing of food, it might be the same with this, in a way that all this excess social interactions that kids were having online with friends, now they're not really getting with friends.
Right.
So when we start to come out of this, they'll start to remember, there was those 2 years or 3 years that things were really dismal. And maybe in a sense that actually was a positive.
So you're definitely a glass half full guy. Why didn't you pick psychiatry?
Yeah.
Anyway, so